Everyone, welcome back to another episode. Remember, I told you how I wanted to study music instead of business, but my parents did not accept that, so I had no to move out and lived in town. Jungle said, looking at Taehyung. Taehyung nodded, remembering their conversation from the car when they drove back from the dinner his stepmothers invited for. They thought if they could cut money for me, I will have no choice but came back home and do whatever they want me to do. Jungkook scoffed as he was again leaned back into the couch looking at the blank TV. They did not want to pay for my school too. It's not like I begged for them to, but it was hard for me. They thought they brought me everything I want and give me money to spend from when I was a child. I did not really have to make money for myself. I never worked part-time jobs for money as a teenager. It was just, I don't know, baby. They never let me hard work to make money for myself as a teenager. Heck, I didn't want to do it because they gave me everything I needed. Jungkook started. He is just having a hard time to explain how his life was. He never talked to about it. Shake it up. You were just one of those spoiled rich kids. They concluded after hearing Jungkook glanced at that word from Taehyung. He did not expect those words from Taehyung. Honestly, I was a spoiled kid. I don't say I am not. So that's why they thought once they cut off the money and did not pay for my school, I will just come back to them crying like a little baby. Jungkook said, his voice bitter. They did all just just because I wanted to study music instead of business. Jungkook said, his voice heavy. Jungkook, there is a lot of way to make money. You should not have killed people for money, whatever the situation is, Taehyung exclaimed. But there is no one to tell me that time I was a stupid teenager. Okay, Jungkook shot back. Stop shouting at me, Taehyung warned. Jungkook heard but did not say anything. It's that Jide and another guy, right? You said you were friends with them in this high school, Taehyung asked, suddenly looking at Jungkook for answer. Yes, I was friend with them. Jide was my best friend to this day. Jungkook spoke. If your best friend worked with the mafia, does not mean you have to join him or whatever, Taehyung said, like he can't believe Jungkook did that. I don't work for mafia or anything, Jungkook mumbled. How did you even start this? Taehyung asked. Eyes on Jungkook, who is avoiding his eyes. I don't know, it just happened. In the start, I was not killing but doing some other works like exchanging deals, buy stuff and all for them. Slowly, I got involved in killing and all. I didn't pay attention it and just happened with the flow. Jungkook said, not even proud thing to say. Seriously, Cook, and your so-called friend accepted you doing all this? Taehyung asked. Everything is a question to him now. He did not at first, but I thought it will be a one-time thing and I really needed money. Then he accepted, Jungkook said quickly. That's so wrong, Jungkook. How can even do that? I don't even know what to say. Taehyung said, his head falling onto his hand again. I was a stupid kid and I thought I would die without money after getting a route to make easy money. I couldn't stop myself. There is no one to stop me, Jungkook mumbled helplessly. They went silent after that when did you start all this age? Taehyung asked after being silent for a minute. His mind is blank. I was 16, almost 17, when I first killed for Jide. Jungkook said nervously. Jungkook. Taehyung has no words to say at all. Jungkook suddenly felt like he was hit by a truck. Jungkook knows it's terrible, but he could not stop himself. Even after he got enough money to start the studio and finish his studies, it's like he was used to it. It became part of his life, some obsession he could stop himself from. Mainly, he had no one in his life that asked him to stop doing these terrible things. I should have expected it's something terrible after seeing a weapon and red liquid cloth. Heck, I don't even know why I'm sitting here talking to you after knowing things are his head certainly throbbing, and you said there is nothing serious going on for me to worry. Wow, Jungkook Taehyung said sarcastically. Baby, I don't kill innocent people. The people I kill, they are also bad and involved in crying and do horrible things to innocent people. Jungkook also stood up and said further, I don't want to know because I don't want you to hate me. Jungkook mumbled, feeling ashamed of himself. Why did you hide it from me even after you knew I had clue about that? What's happening? Why did you? And the people you are killing innocent or not doesn't mean you are doing anything good. Jungkook Taehyung is facing Jungkook now, his finger pointing at Jungkook's heart accusingly. Because I don't want you to hate me, Jungkook said, almost begging as he catches Taehyung's hand in his. You are ridiculous, Jungkook. Taehyung shouts. I swear, baby, I swear I stop it all doing it after you catch me sneaking and the weapon, Jungkook said desperately, clenching onto Taehyung's hand. I saw you, Jungkook. I saw it clearly. I could not bring myself to hate you even knowing what you are, Jungkook. But what you do is disgusting me. Jungkook, that's horrible, Taehyung said, shaking his head like he wanted to make sure of things. Taehyung hates what Jungkook did and is still doing, killing people for money. That's the horrible thing one can do, but at the same time they can't hate Jungkook. He can't help but be worried for Jungkook. After all, he can't hate the man who says sweet things to them every day, who takes care of him like he was his prince, who made his life beautiful of all these months. They can't hate him. His husband is killing him. His feelings are mixed. Taehyung can't think rationally. He hates it, but again he can't hate Jungkook. Baby, I swear I stopped doing it. I stopped it because I don't want you to know about it and hate me. I know if I continue you would find it. I really stopped it. Jungkook was acting very desperate. His eyes filled with anxieties. You were away for a day and I got some offers. Those men were doing horrible things to people, innocent people, and the offer was good. I could not stop myself. I really tried, baby. Few tears fell down Jungkook's cheeks. Jungkook pulled him near and hugged him tightly with his chin resting on his husband's shoulder. I said, baby, after promising you that day, I really stopped it. I did not do anything for months. Jungkook clinched onto Taehyung so tightly. You will go to jail if you get catch, Jungkook. Why don't you get it? Taehyung said, plunging into Jungkook. I know, baby, I'm sorry. I will stop doing it. Please, baby. Jungkook sobbed. I don't know, Jungkook. What if you get catch? You will be locked up in the jail forever. I can't even do anything. Why would you do that, Jungkook? Why did you make me fall in love with you? And cried as he fisted Jungkook's shirt. I'm sorry. I said I will stop it. I will stop everything, baby. Jungkook said, his voice frantic. I don't know. What if I go away for a few days? You go back to it again. Don't you, Jungkook? How can I trust you? Taehyung asked, eyes fixed on the ground, lost in thoughts. I will not, baby, I said. I will not. Please give me a chance, baby. I will really not do it again. Jungkook begged. Taehyung pulled Jungkook away from him lightly. Can I trust you, Jungkook? You kill people. You are a... Taehyung shook his head, not wanting to say the word. Taehyung looked at Jungkook like he is disappointed in him. At some point, he even looked like he hated Jungkook. Jungkook felt vulnerable. Please, baby, give me a chance. One chance, baby. I don't care about anything, Jungkook, but I don't want you to do this again. If you do, even if you think about it, we are not doing this anymore. Taehyung said, pointing a finger between them. Baby, what are you saying? Jungkook set her eyes wide. I love you, Jungkook. I really do. But the thing you are doing, it's terrible. Now you promised me you will stop it. I don't know. I can trust you, Taehyung said, looking at Jungkook. Please, baby, I will stop doing it. Jungkook says, eyes frantic. Taehyung, stop it. Step it back, taking his hand from Jungkook's hand. He wiped sweat around his mouth and claps his hand in front of him. Sitting back on the couch, he was silent for a minute. He is thinking, trying to get hold of his mixed feelings. Jungkook, Taehyung called. Baby. Jungkook quickly sat beside him, taking his hand in his hands. You will stop it, everything of it, no second chance, Taehyung said, looking at Cook sternly. I do, baby. Jungkook quickly nodded. Taehyung said, and Jungkook pulled him into another hug. Woods in the middle of woods. No sound except of the wind flowing. My heart beating loud in fear. Then it happened. Shot. Jungkook standing there with a weapon, pointing at the dead lying on the ground in front of him. Smoke coming out of the head of the weapon due to the blood that just came out of a second back. Taehyung's eyes open, waking up from the nightmare. Sweat formed on his forehead. A sudden breath left his mouth. Taekook stepping down from the bed. The curtains are still pulled close, but he can tell there is light outside. Jungkook is nowhere in the room. They looked around towards the bathroom. The door is closed, but there is no sound coming from inside. He figured Jungkook is not there. He walked to the wardrobe and pulled a coat over t-shirt before making his way out of the room. As expected, Jungkook is not there. He then walked to the front door, opening it, and found Jungkook sitting in the little garden with his back to Taehyung. Jungkook seems like he is concentrated in what he is looking at. Taehyung slowly walked over Jungkook, the nervousness still holding on to his body. Jungkook, Taehyung called. When he was 2 steps away from him, Jungkook did not answer nor turn around. Jungkook, Taehyung called again. As he reached behind Jungkook, he sighed in relief. Looking at the laptop in Jungkook's hand, he noticed AirPods in Jungkook's ears. Jungkook is walking Taehyung placed a hand on Jungkook's shoulder, making him turn around and look up at him from the lunch chair he is sitting on. Jungkook greeted Taehyung with a smile. Taehyung smiled back. Coffee? Taehyung asked. Jungkook nodded, kissing Taehyung's hand, which was still placing on his shoulder. Jungkook excused Taehyung. Taehyung excused Jungkook's shoulder a little before walking inside the house to make some coffee. It's been 2 days since he came from the trip, since Jungkook told Taehyung everything. There is still this tension between them, but they are trying to move on, get over it. It's hard for both of them. Jungkook is still not sure about Taehyung not hitting him, and Taehyung is not sure about Jungkook keeping his promise. Taehyung is scared. They have been staying indoors for 2 days. It's like some unspoken agreement between them, staying close to each other until they trust and believe in each other. Here, Taehyung handed him the cup once he came back. Thanks, baby, Jungkook said softly and closed the laptop, saving the draft he wrote. He scooted over, making space for Taehyung to sit beside him. You are sitting here? Taehyung asked, blowing into his cup as he sat Jungkook's shoulder to shoulder. I did not feel like walking inside, Jungkook replied, leaning back onto the chair. Taehyung nodded in understanding. Then they fell in silence. Baby, Jungkook called after a few minutes of silence between them. Taehyung asked, his eyes on the blue sky covered with white clouds. They lifted his cup to his lips, but stopped by the word that came out of Jungkook's mouth. Are you okay? Jungkook asked, his voice having the same desperate tone that from that day of his confession. Taehyung went silent, like he was thinking. I'm scared, Taehyung confessed, his voice heavy, with his eyes still on the sky. Jungkook felt his heart at the second, like someone just added a ton load on his chest. What? Jungkook asked, his voice lower, like he is afraid his voice may scare his husband. What not? Taehyung replied in a question. I'm scared of everything. You, our love, our future. Taehyung spoke in a soft tone, so the only Jungkook could hear, even though there is no one around them. Jungkook doesn't know what to say. He knew this day would come. That is why he stopped doing those things after he fell in love with him. Jungkook wanted to be that dirty part of his life, like it was never a part of his life. He wanted to stop everything before Taehyung find it start hitting him, but he went further until Taehyung catch him and started questioning everything they had started scaring at everything they had, their love, future. I wish I stopped those things before you could know about it, Jungkook said finally after a long pause. I wish you have never done those things, Taehyung told him. I'm sorry, Jungkook whispered, making Taehyung shake his head like the words have no meaning. I don't know, Jungkook, Taehyung said, his voice filled with pain. I thought I could finally be happy once in my life. Taehyung started. I lost my mom when I was a kid. I have no parents. They stay for me. I spent a rough life due to my stepmother until I turned 18. I thought I could be happy when I finally moved out of that house, but no, I had to work to look after myself. I had to study. Then I successfully got onto a good uni. Young scoffed, eyes staring somewhere as he trailed off the sentence. That then that woman thought I was so happy and initiated to ruin my life by marrying me off to some random guy because her son thought it will be fun to run off after creating a mess. Thing felt like it was yesterday when he was still crying over his life. Then that random guy happened to be you. Thang spoke softly as he turned his body slightly to look at Jungkook. You somehow made me fall in love. Me, the guy who had no chance to have a happy life until you. You do have to spoil that for me. A tear split from Taehyung's right eyes, with both eyes filled with tears. Am I not allowed to be happy for once in my life? Taehyung asked, looking Jungkook with tearful eyes. I'm sorry. Jungkook hugged him tightly, with his face onto Taehyung's neck. Why do you have to make me fall in love with you? Make me happy just to make me hurt all over again? Taehyung cried, his palm fisted Jungkook's heart as he tried to control himself for not crying. The coffee cup from his hand is long fell on the grass, making his spell. I love you, baby. I love you. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Jungkook chanted as he pulled Taehyung even more closer. Why can't I hate you? Taehyung asked desperately, clenching onto Jungkook's shirt. Please, baby, don't say that. I love you. I will do anything for you. You know that, right? Jungkook begged. I don't know, Jungkook. I am just scared of everything. I don't want it be too like this. I just want to be happy. I just want to be happy. Taehyung cried. I'm so sorry, baby. I want to make you happy. You deserve the world, baby. Jungkook pulled back, holding Taehyung's face in his. He spoke things so crazy like he doesn't believe whatever Jungkook was saying. I love you. I promise I will stop doing things that will hurt you. Jungkook begged. Don't make me hope. Taehyung almost begged. Please trust me, baby. Just trust me this one time. Jungkook replied, holding Taehyung's face in his hands. I don't want to trust you. Taehyung cried, hugging Jungkook tightly, putting his face in Jungkook's chest. But his action spoke differently than his words. That's even Jungkook couldn't never to hurt Taehyung again. Now, not even a little. Maybe it will take some days or months or years for Taehyung to forget everything and move on to be happy life with Jungkook. But Jungkook is willing to make it happen. He will make it up to Taehyung no matter what. Taehyung deserves to be happy. He will make him happy. He will make him trust him, believe him and love him like no one. He will do anything and everything to make their love lives happy together and forever. The end. I am kidding. A special chapter is on the way, and as of course, my all Taekook story is going happy ending. So this one is going to be a happy ending too. So uh, in the next episode, we will see the happy life of Taekook. Okay, I hope you will love it. See you day after tomorrow with the special episode of this story. Till then, take care of yourself. Bye bye. Bye.